This recorded.
Okay, today we got a lot of iPhone users out here, except for Mario. So Mario, he won't know the answers. I know he will though. All right, so we're gonna go through the gestures. We're gonna learn what each gesture does. All right,
All right.
and give little tips on how those gestures actually work. Because a lot of people they try it and say doesn't work. Well, they're not touching the screen
Open
when
home
they're
folder.
doing a swipe.
Right.
Or they're touching it and then moving their finger off of it, thinking they're swiping. So those are kind of little things to think of when you're. I got the little man who's marching and chewing me out, I think, or something. Okay, so the one finger gestures to start
Right.
off with.
Okay. One
Okay,
finger is going from the bottom up to your made page.
no,
Huh?
with a one finger gestures for voiceover. So
Voiceover.
we'll go through these. Okay, so one finger, you touch the screen. It's called contact, right?
Okay.
Touch contact. Wherever you move your finger on that screen, if you're on an icon, you're on a word or a paragraph, it's going to read that, what's under your finger.
Photos.
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
got that? Okay.
Have you-
Now, sometimes if you're gonna run into where it just goes da 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 da.
yeah,
It means
you're at the end of the page or
Now
the
to select a custom action, then double tap to
you're at the
activate.
home,
you
top
could
of the
be,
page or
but
the
most
bottom of the page.
likely you're in a spot where nothing is. You're in a blank spot. Sometimes you might be over something, but it's not registering it.
Double tap to open.
That can
Safari.
happen.
Double tap to open.
Just
Right.
lift your finger up, get your finger down on there again. The one finger touch gesture is usually for someone with some sight. Because there's much other easier ways if you don't have any sight to find stuff that's on the face of the phone. Okay. Now these one finger swipe right. What does it do? Anybody? Anybody know?
Yeah, it's right. Oh, it's make changing pages.
No, not
No,
pages.
it changes you from one
From one
up.
app to another.
On the home page, yes, you'd be correct. So what it does is it moves you to the next focus.
App. Okay.
Okay, so if you're reading by line, it's going to move you to the next line. You're reading a paragraph on the internet, it'll move you to the next paragraph. If you're on the home page, it'll move you to the next icon.
Right.
Okay. Now, one finger swipe to the left.
Goes in the other direction.
Exactly. So each time you do it, it's reading the next item in focus.
Yeah. They go left or right.
Now, focus could be
Bar
a
tabs.
letter, a
Double tap
number,
and hold for more
a
tab options.
line, a paragraph, an icon. There's a few other things that it could be.
Word,
So,
spell, and character, right, Richard?
right. There you go. So all those things. So it's these two swiping right, swiping left are must know how to do if you're going to use voiceover.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
You'll be using them a lot. People think they see me using the phone and they think, oh, they're going to be like that real fast. It doesn't happen overnight. Man.
No, it don't.
No.
It takes a lot of practice.
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
Yeah, ask Todd, man. And Jerry taught him, so
That's good.
It take me a while.
yeah. Now, when you turn a rotor, right? The two finger turn the knob.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Ritchie, can I demonstrate the rotor real quick so that everybody
I'll
can
have you
see it?
demonstrate the rotor when we actually get to the rotor. We're on one finger gestures.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
So when you're in a rotor, or if you're on your emails or in your text messages or your phone, they call it phone messages, or you're looking at the list of your names and stuff, there's things that you can do by swiping one finger up or down on the screen. So like in text messages, you can swipe one finger down till you hear delete and delete it.
Yeah.
You can pin it, and oh, my brain escapes me on the third one. Sometimes there's four things that you can do depending on where you're at. So you have options. It's kind of like a little list that you can run through.
Yeah.
One finger up and down.
And sometimes too, Bill, when you're in when somebody like sends you an email, and when you turn your rotor through headings, it'll say links too. That's what I've noticed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ahead of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's other gestures that are advanced. I'll just tell you what they are, but I'm not going to tell you what they're for and get into them. Is the one finger triple tap.
Oh.
It's a long press. Anybody know what a long press is?
No.
Where once you triple tap, don't you just hold on there the third time you tap, Bill?
Mm-hmm. You hold and you can drag. There's other things you can do with it, but I
What
don't
does
really get into it because I don't do a lot of that stuff.
what does that do?
That's just it. I don't know how to explain it to you what it does. It's something I just don't play with.
Right.
It does quite a few things.
Yeah,
So
what I'm
there's lots
learning
of
the voiceover on the phone just now.
you can drag, you can drop. It's one finger drag and drop instead of having to swipe up and go into drag and all that. So it's an advanced thing. It's hard to do.
Okay.
Now, one finger quadruple tap, it's called a secondary activation. So when you have a couple things you have in line, you can activate the second one in order, which is another thing I don't play with. It's advanced thing that I've have hard time doing. So if you ever want to play with those two things, you play
Mhm.
with them and research it yourself. You might find them interesting. Now, two fingers. So we got ways of reading. Two fingers, you're starting to get into reading with the iPhone. So you got two finger swipe down,
And two
right?
finger swipe up, right? Basically.
But I'm on two finger swipe down right now.
Oh, all right.
You keep wanting to jump ahead.
Sorry.
What
Slow down, man.
does two finger swipe down do there, Ulysses?
Read the text.
No.
It's basically like in JAWS, right? The say all command, basically.
Yeah. So from where the focus is down to the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Very good. You got that? Do you understand that,
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lester?
Jaws say all. That's all.
Yeah, it's JAWS say all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Same
it's from where
idea.
the focus is. So if it's in the middle of the
Yeah.
screen, it's going to read from the middle of the screen down, just like in
Mhm.
JAWS. Okay. Lester's really quiet, man.
Must be
I'm
sleeping.
listening
He's
because
eating his
I'm
ice
brand
cream.
new at this.
Well, you can make guesses too.
Okay.
Being wrong's not bad.
I got hit for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so if I do a two finger swipe up,
Gonna read
what
from
do
the
you
bottom to the top, ain't it?
does what?
Gonna read from the bottom to the top?
No.
Got to bring you to
That
a
was
new.
a good guess though.
Hey, I don't use some of these gestures, so
Yeah, I know. It was a good guess though. What do you think? What were you saying, Lester?
I said, does it bring you to another page, or
So it's kind of like another reading command in JAWS.
arrow down, arrow up?
Yeah.
Close enough, Lester.
Two-finger swipe up.
Uh,
Does that take
Todd
you back to the
almost
top
had
of the
it.
page?
What's that?
Will it take you back to the top of the page?
No, it won't take you there.
Okay. Well,
You're so close, Todd. It's like it's crazy.
Could I give it another? Never mind.
You don't want to give it another try?
Yeah. Is it the same line like Jaws 2?
No, it's not the say line.
No?
That's a good guess.
Okay.
Would it be next previous paragraph?
No, but
No?
yeah, that's a good
Oh.
guess though. Yeah.
Is it the title of the page?
No. See, Todd, let me put it this way. Todd had it, but in reverse.
had it put in reverse.
Hmm.
Take you to the bottom of the page?
It reads from the top to the bottom of the page.
Ah, I did not know that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Does it
close.
read from the top of the page to where
bottom.
you are, or
No,
does it
all
go
the
all
way
the way down?
Reads everything.
Oh,
Ah,
despite where you are.
Despite where you are.
Yeah.
Just reads from the very top. All that stuff you don't want to hear, it
Mhm.
reads all that. and
You're
goes-
gonna hear it
you want to hear it?
whether
Okay.
you want it or not. Yeah.
Yes.
I
So like
always
when you're
thought
in
it
the
was
browser,
the say
it'll
line
read all
command,
that.
like when you're using JAWS, but I guess I got carried
7
away.
Uh,
8:27 p.m. Show
Okay.
notifications.
Here's
Button.
like
Flashlight.
in the on the
Button.
Mac.
Camera.
Anybody play with the Mac? Other-
8:27 p.m.
John?
I haven't played with it for a while.
Okay.
I need
So
to get
you
back
remember
into
in the Mac when you had to interact with something and then
Yeah.
stop interacting?
Yeah.
Well, there's gestures for that, and you can use these gestures too on the Mac on the pad. Okay. It's two fingers, they call it two fingers in. You know, swipe right.
Oh, swipe right, swipe left.
Yeah,
Mhm.
two fingers. It interacts and then stops interacting. So if you ever have anything on your iPhone you want to interact with that you can interact with, it's two finger swipe right, goes into it. Two finger swipe left,
Swipe
comes
left turns
out
it.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't use that because, you know, it's just something some person that's really uses their phone a lot or their iPads for everything.
Right.
These are two gestures that they would come across using from time to time. So we did two finger swipe up, down, right, and left.
Got a question.
I don't know.
Okay. Where do you have to be on your iPhone when you're doing all of this? You just open it and, well, you got to find something you want to do it with.
Anybody want to answer that for Les?
A lot of times it's the middle of the screen.
Don't have to be. And you could be anywhere on the
Anywhere on it,
screen
can't
to
you?
do any of these gestures, Lester. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's for the blind. You don't have to.
Okay.
You
But
have to know
you-
what you're doing.
What I'm asking is, do you have to be on a particular program or
For the
email?
two finger swipe right and left?
No.
No. All the finger swipes.
No.
If you're looking for
Do
something.
anything you
No.
want to do on your phone. These gestures work.
yeah, you can do it from anywhere.
Okay.
Any program, any
Any
app. Yeah. Okay, so there's the magic tap and touch.
Magic tap and touch.
So we'll
Uh-oh.
do the magic tap. Okay. What does the magic tap do? Two finger tap.
You figure double tap, shut or end your call.
Well, the double, I'm not asking double, I'm asking single, two finger, one tap.
I'm trying to remember because I don't use that one.
Open the ab.
No.
Oh, that's
What a
a
one
double.
finger does.
That's two fingers. One finger. Yeah.
It can take you into quick settings within that
No.
8:30
Two-finger
p.m.
single tap doesn't get you into settings. No.
No.
No. Okay. Let's see. You got, like in Jaws, it goes blah, 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 blah. How do you
Oh,
shut it?
I think I know what
You
you're
hit
talking
control
about.
to stop it, right?
It'll stop the speech. Speech off.
Exactly.
Speech on.
Two-finger tap.
Yes.
Two-finger, one tap on the screen. I like
Zoom
to
has
to
joined
make
your
sure I
meeting.
get it is I two-finger hit the screen and leave my fingers there to make sure it's shut up. If it doesn't, you have to do it again because
Yeah.
it doesn't always shut it up. Just like Jaws, sometimes you're smacking that control the second time.
Yeah.
How do you
Shut
get
up.
it to, how do you get it to retalk?
You press you do the triple tap again and it'll turn the speech back on.
So
Triple?
it's like a toggle.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
So it's the two-finger tap to shut it off, and
And
it's
the
a
two-finger tap to
two-finger
turn it back
tap
on.
to turn it on.
Correct.
Turning it on doesn't work.
Speech off. Speech on.
No.
Same difference.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Wax on, wax
Uh,
off.
No. More. Okay.
John.
So two-finger tap, and then yep. So you got that toggle there, huh? Let me put that in here. Toggle.
I just did it, so
Yeah, it's a toggle. You're right.
it is a
So what's
toggle.
what's a two-finger double tap?
Uh Paul
Hangs
said
up
it
the
earlier.
call. Hangs up the
Yeah,
call.
it hangs up a call.
Oh, yeah.
And also
For
opens an
instance,
app.
Bill, when
It
you're
opened.
in Bard Mobile, when you open the app and start reading your book, you can do that two-finger magic tap to stop the book and two-finger double tap to play the book also.
Play and pause, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yes. I love the
8:33
playing
p.m.
pause feature. Mm-hmm.
Hang up and answer a call.
Correct.
And also, if you're when you go to get into your apps,
Michael Conniff
if you double tap, it'll open the app too.
Two-finger double tap will not open an app.
No, one finger will
It's
open
one.
it.
I was thinking wrong. Excuse me, sir.
You're right.
50%.
I had a brain fart.
We all do.
We all do. Even I
Can
do.
y'all hear me?
Hey, John.
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
up,
John.
John?
Yeah, I had a hard time getting in. Well, I'm going back to the hospital today for my sixth of my seven shots, and then of course I'll just have to, I'll be at home, a little over 2 weeks, but I still have to go back in for my uh, to get my PICC line dressing changed once a week. But they're not going to do any more uh, hip punctures, which I'm glad they decided that. And I hope eventually they decide that um, lumbar punctures aren't going to contribute anything useful. And I'm gradually getting a little weaker. It's hard to get up out of a chair now, and that's no fun. Anyway, so the we're involved with still involved with helping Lester.
262 have left the meeting.
Sounds like I don't think it matters how far apart your fingers are on a double tap. If I'm not wrong about that, somebody correct me.
So it depends on the person, how their fingers are built. Because
Yeah.
yes and no. So yes and no to that, John.
As long as they're not touching each other,
Yeah. You got a
it'll
lot of
work.
ladies, they have their fingers too close to each other and they're saying, I am doing it. And then I put something between their fingers and all of a sudden they're able to do the double tap.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it all depends. There's some people with big beefy fingers, man. We got a
Hey
guy
now.
just like Todd at
Hey now.
Darren teaches, man. It took us pulling teeth to make him buy a bigger phone. And when he got it, he was happy because he had more space for
Boom. Yeah.
those sausages.
Sausages.
Mhm. Sausages.
so,
Mhm.
so
Picking on
is
people
Darren
with big
another client of
fingers.
yours, Bill?
What's that?
Is Darren another client of yours who
No,
is in
Darren's and one of the instructors
Oh, what are the
works
oh,
under me. Yes,
oh, cool.
Now,
he does a lot of the iPhone
who
stuff and the
who
Android.
was being taken to the hospital?
John.
Oh,
Don's
Don's
husband.
husband.
Is he?
He's
Is
85 years old and been dealing with cancer for a while.
Mhm.
He's real tired, can't move around a lot. So it's
hmm
I don't know what Dawn's going to do without him.
yeah.
She's going to be lost.
But
Okay,
she's gonna
back
have a
to
really
our
hard time.
gestures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's get back to the gestures.
All right, we're gonna swing right back in here. We're on what? How many fingers are we
Double,
on now?
2 fingers
We,
Two.
still.
we were in
So,
the two-finger tap,
Two finger double tap.
double
so we
tap.
did two finger double tap. We did single tap,
uh-huh,
swipe right
Triple.
and left,
up
and then
and
we did the
down.
read the up and down.
Yes.
and those
What
are
if I
the
did a two finger triple tap?
Ah,
that's triple tap. That's a long press. Isn't that right?
close.
No,
Turn
we already
speech
did
on
that
and
one.
off.
Yep. Two finger? No, 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 no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. So two finger triple.
2 finger triple.
It's not long press.
Turn something off and now I'm trying to remember what though. Because I haven't done it in a while. And it
So
could
it's
be
called
long.
the item chooser.
Item.
So what does that mean to you?
Picks an item.
Choose pick islands from, like if you go into Amazon and you pick and choosing your island.
That's a good
Wow.
one. That's a very good try, but yeah, no. Item choose. It puts things into a list.
Oh, it
So
does.
yeah, so if you're on your homepage,
Or
it
on your home
it
screen, right?
itemizes everything down a list. So some people have a hard time navigating the homepage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do a two finger triple tap, and then you can just swipe through each one of those items up and down, or move your finger up and down a list
Yeah.
instead of icons. That's what it kind of what it does.
Okay.
Not
But
up and
the,
down. You said not right or left.
You can, after you do it, a two finger triple tap, you can do swiping right and left to go up and down a list. Yes. But it
so
puts it all in like alphabetical order, I believe it is.
so I guess that would be something like the all programs list, where you got everything listed.
Yeah, but it's
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
But
So
it's
yeah, if you
just
have
on one page.
Yeah, one
yeah, one
continuous
page.
list.
Yep. So now what is two finger, four tap?
Yeah.
What is it?
2 finger 4 tap.
Well, we did triple taps. Now
Okay.
four tap. Quad tap.
This is one you'd want to really know.
Quadruple tap. That's what it's called.
Two finger four or two finger four
Quadruple.
tap. Quadruple
Quadruple
tap.
tap.
I can't spell quadruple, so
I know how to pronounce quadruple, but I
I
can't.
sound drunk for saying quadruple. Anybody got an idea?
Caps
Something
lock,
you
shift.
would really want to be able to get to quickly
Mm,
on occasion.
Does it make the voice louder?
No,
It's not starting help, is it? No.
no, that's going down the right path. Lester, I haven't heard from you in a while.
I know I have no idea unless it's to call emergency squad.
Okay, so oh God, I forget what the keystroke is in JAWS. I was going to use a JAWS thing to kind of
Yeah, they give
that-
some kind of
a
Clue.
basis for
idea.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't think of it.
Is
So
it
I'm just going to have to tell you.
Mr. Ritchei?
Open accessibility settings.
Yep, quick settings.
I was going to mention that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Opens up quick settings for you, so you can get
The
to it
quick
real quick.
settings, yes.
It's the voiceovers quick settings.
yeah, the
Mhm.
quick settings. Yeah.
Ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, 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 ding,
So
ding.
is that where you can, on quick settings?
That's
like
where you
if
can
I
make
wanna-
all your mistakes, Lester.
Oh, that's easy. I'm ahead of the game there.
Yeah.
But isn't that quick settings is where you can go in and let's say change the speed of the voice, not the
No.
speed, the
Oh,
talking.
you can get to it, yeah. Anything that's your voiceover settings, your accessibility settings and stuff like
Right.
that, I believe is what it is.
I think it's
But I can make sure for you.
Yeah.
So,
My
yeah, it's voiceover settings.
it is voiceover settings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me, but what are actually voice over settings?
What did you just say a little while ago, Lester?
How fast you make the voice talk?
How fast you make the voice talk, changing the language, changing the person that's talking's voice, changing the pitch. What are some other things? I think font. I think font voiceover has a font setting.
Oh, I don't play with
Okay.
those.
There's hearing, keyboard.
Braille too. If you use a Braille display.
Yeah, Braille's under voiceover settings. That's right.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a 3-finger.
Yeah.
Four tap.
Anything that has to do with the voiceover. If
No, Lester, it's a 2-finger 4-tap.
Is it a two?
He said 4-finger 4-tap.
No.
No, he said
It's
two
not.
fingers 4 times.
Well, I got the 4-finger double tap, but I can't understand
it's
what
two
it's saying.
finger
4 times.
Quadruple.
4 times quadruple
Yeah.
tap.
Okay.
But I can't understand what it's saying.
That's okay, John.
Well, it says quick settings when you open it, when you do it. All right. So that's, oh wait, one more. What is 2-finger? How do you say 5 times? Anybody got that number?
That's 10.
Quintuple?
Quintuple? Where are you? Where's your head right now, man? There's no such thing, so we can stop there. No, it stops at 4.
Wait a minute. You said 2-finger 5 times?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It starts the help, right?
No, it doesn't
Now-
do anything.
No.
No.
No,
It was just the
it's
4.
nothing.
It's absolutely
None of
nothing.
them.
I was playing with
None
you.
of them have 5 times, do they?
No.
I
No,
don't think so.
no,
Bill
5 times.
just
No,
4
he
times
just
is
he
4
he
times
just
is hard
made it
enough.
up, John.
Bill's just throwing a wrench in the.
I got a question for
Uh-oh.
the taps.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If your phone is straight up and down and you do the double taps, blah, 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 and you
Portrait.
get what you want. If you change it so it's the opposite way. It's the
Landscape.
landscape. Thank you.
Landscape
Yeah.
and
Okay,
portrait.
so
I
Yeah.
do
it
too.
depends, Les. I know where you're going with this. It depends. Do you have your landscape locked?
Okay.
So if you lock it like I do, then it's going to do something else because you changed the direction of the phone screen.
Ah.
If you have
Well,
landscape unlocked, it'll react like it's supposed to. Whatever's up is up, whatever's down is down.
So
yeah,
if it's unlocked, if you turn the phone 90 degrees, it'll
yeah.
be
The,
different.
All right,
yeah,
is
so the top
breakfast
will
Yeah.
be
ready?
on the left or the
Is
right of
breakfast
the
Yeah.
ready?
phone and so forth.
Oh, okay. Um,
You got that, Les?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
understand that.
I would leave it on. I would lock it on portraits and leave it that way.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you. That's what I have mine. I lock it.
Hmm?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you saw his
can. And just
breakfast.
a holler when
Tell her to
ready.
say hello to us.
Yeah, John told her to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Poor thing.
Leave her alone. She,
She's
she
a,
gets enough Joey's bothering her.
yeah.
Okay, we're on three finger
Three
swipes
finger.
now. Three
Yep.
fingers. Don't give
To
anybody the
close
three
the
fingers.
ab.
What's that?
Three fingers coming from the bottom. Three fingers close the abs.
Hey, so you're like Ulysses. You want to jump ahead because
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's the only one I know. So,
uh-oh.
so you know the three finger swipe up.
is to close the ab. On anything that's open, it will close.
Three finger
That's
swipe
when.
left.
You gotta get that
So
switch
hold
open
on,
first.
hold on. That's only when you're in the app switcher.
Oh, the
Yeah.
app switcher, yes.
Okay. So that's only works in the app switcher. So
Okay.
three finger swipe up scrolls down. Why is it scroll down when I swipe up?
Makes no sense.
Well, it does.
What does?
Yes.
Oh yeah, where so you get different you get
So think
emails.
about a mouse, guys. How many of you used
It,
mouses in the past?
it does to a sighted person.
No, it does to a non-sighted person as well, because it functions the same way.
Yeah.
So a mouse has a scrolling device.
Right.
When you scroll a mouse, you scroll down,
It
right,
goes
to
up,
go up,
And up goes down.
and up goes down.
down.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why it does that. It
Oh.
stays consistent with the program.
With the app that you're working with.
Well, that's what it's all the computer knows. So that's
Yeah.
what it does. That's why it makes sense either way. Sighted or non-sighted, that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they'll never change that.
No. If they did that, we'd even have more glitches and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need them changing anything. That it works fine. Leave it alone.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got it, Todd.
Now, this one makes really good sense because it's like turning pages on a book.
Oh
Right?
yeah, you swipe to
Three
the
finger swipe
left.
right. Which way is that? If you three finger swipe right, what does that do? Does it go back a page or forward a page?
Forward.
Forward.
Forward a page.
No.
Back a
Three fingers
page.
Back a page.
back a page because you're pulling from the left and you're swiping to the right. So you're pulling from the
Yeah,
left.
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
go from left to right, it's
Mm-hmm.
pulling the page. You
Then
go
you're
from
you're going to the next page.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now did I do any taps yet on three fingers?
No, sir.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are helping me out today because
We are helping you out.
I'm
Mr.
fixing this note for for Mr. Darren so he can have a full list. So 3-finger single tap.
The best way to learn this stuff is to go
Don't get ahead, please, John. Do not get ahead.
go to
Stop.
voiceover practice.
No.
Stop.
Three-finger
Please.
single tap.
We have a couple other guys who are doing that too. Let's get through these. Okay, so 3-finger single tap.
Don't know.
3-finger single tap. I don't remember.
Starts to read something.
It does. It reads something. What does it read though?
Paragraph?
It reads the. Does it read the whole page?
No, not exactly.
Okay, then it reads from where your cursor is located to the.
No,
It reads what you have open.
no. It kind of does what the meta glasses do when you ask it to read something. The first thing it does when you ask it to read something.
So read the title.
No.
No.
Lester?
I'm trying to figure it. I don't read that.
You ever tried to read a page in a book with the meta glasses yet?
Right. It starts at the very top.
That's what I said.
When you first do it, no.
So read the middle of the page.
No.
Okay.
I haven't read much stuff with my glasses, so
Okay. That's all right. I just thought maybe you ran into it. It's item summary. Summarizes.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Item summary.
And then you have to tell the meta glasses to read the page, and then it reads a portion of it, and then you have to reestablish and read the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now 3-finger double.
Double. Yep.
Anybody?
Can I take this one, Mr. Ritchei?
We've said this one earlier.
Close the ab.
No.
It turns speech on.
And off.
It turns speech on or off.
Exactly. Toggles mute. Oh, excuse me.
I just did it.
So you don't have things interrupting what you're doing.
Yep. So now we got 3-finger triple.
3-finger triple is turns the screen curtain on or off.
Don't teach Angie that one. All right, Lester?
I will not.
She will get very mad at you.
Huh?
Well, yeah, because that ain't what it does.
Bill. Yeah. Did somebody say screen curtain?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
John, yeah.
Yeah, because I did it earlier, and I guess everyone heard my screen curtain off and screen curtain on.
Yeah.
Now,
if you have magnifier on, it's not going to do that.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use magnifier. I just use voiceover.
Kind of changes things up, but we don't. We're not magnifier users on the iPhone here.
Now, Mr. Ritchie, I have a question for you, Mr. Ritchie. If I have my screen curtain on and I'm using voiceover, would they be able to see my screen?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So I can
I know that because my buddy Brian, he got voiceover going fast and you can't see his screen.
So I could still use my screen curtain on or off. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Well, if you don't want somebody to see what you're typing or whatever, that's when you would have the screen curtain turned on
or off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my buddy has it on all the time. He can't see the apps, so he does everything. He's been doing this since 13.
Okay, so We got that. Four finger
Quadruple.
or three
Triple.
finger quadruple. Sorry.
Speech on or off?
No.
That was 3 fingers.
Oh, darn.
Three finger, 4 taps.
Don't that help on and off? Start help and stop
No.
help?
No.
Oh, he's close. Close.
No, he's not even close.
No.
No.
I
Three
don't
finger,
remember.
4 taps. This
4
is an
taps.
advanced thing too.
I don't
Something
know.
that takes a little quite a bit of practice to get it down.
I think I know what he's talking about. Not the item chooser, right, Mr. Bill?
No, we already done that.
You can turn
The
your phone.
clipboard, right? You can copy stuff to the clipboard.
Copies
If
to
you
the
turn your phone-
clipboard. Ding, ding, ding.
Mhm.
If you turn your phone sideways, it's easier to do
I
4
guessed
finger
it.
gestures.
Yes. But
Bill,
we're not. We haven't even got to 4 finger gestures yet. So still on 3.
I guessed it.
You did? Yeah. Copy to
The-
clipboard.
Copy to the
Huh.
clipboard, yeah.
All right. Now 4 fingers. Now, if you have beefy fingers like Todd, yes, turning your phone to do these
To the
gestures
side, yeah.
works very good. But you'll have to adjust some of these because if you lock the screen.
They misunderstood my order for you. You know those sandwiches that I usually get? Well, they ended up giving one of those for you, those cold sandwiches, the turkey bacon ranch.
Ooh, I like to have one of those.
It was supposed to be a brisket.
I didn't understand what he said.
I didn't say anything.
He said
I
it.
know you didn't. Yeah.
He wanted one of those
I checked
sandwiches,
to make
John.
sure how many sandwiches you had.
It's fine. And my wife.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh, you're not eating chicken?
I am now. I was gonna get a
Oh,
brisket.
okay. Why you should have gotten brisket?
They messed up the order.
Oh,
All right, come on, let
jeez.
him get back to 4 fingers so we can get this going,
Okay.
guys. Let him
So
stay
we're on
focused, please.
4 finger swipes. Right?
Yes.
So 4 finger swipe right. What do you think that would do for you?
4 fingers. Okay, question. How can you get 4 fingers to swipe right when they're all in the same line?
You got to turn your phone sideways.
Well,
Turn your
you
phone
can turn your phone
sideways, then you'll have-
sideways and then you'll be swiping down, but that means you're still swiping right, Les.
Oh,
Isn't
Okay.
that don't Bill, doesn't
So
that take
you're
you
not
from
putting
like
4 fingers across the narrow part of the screen. You do 4 fingers, down
doesn't
like
that
a
take you
list.
from
Ain't the
page
4
1
finger?
to page 2?
Nope.
Ain't
It's
the
Three,
4
taking you
three.
from page doing
Nope.
the opposite thing.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Is
Nope.
the
Nope.
4
Nope.
fingers reading the paragraph?
Nope.
Tough question.
Okay. You guys are gonna love this one, okay?
Hmm.
Because how many of you have to use the app switcher a lot?
I use it all the time, Mr. Ritchie.
So the only thing you should be using the app switcher from now on is to close the apps.
Close the
the
apps. Right.
Because if you do 4 finger swipe right or swipe left, you can navigate between open apps.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I did not know that
Okay.
either.
Ha ha ha! You learned something today. Bad
So
one.
it's equal to something like the old tab
Yeah.
Yeah.
Windows.
Exactly. Moving between open programs.
Shit.
Very, very good. Very interesting. It's when I learned it, I was like stoked because I was getting sick of that app switcher. Okay. 4 finger single tap. Where'd my phone go?
Oh, right there.
I don't know if I've
What do you-
ever used it.
I don't remember. I've never used 4.
Yeah, it's an advanced one.
What is it, Mr. Bill?
It moves to first item. So the top of the screen, first icon on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, now 4 finger 4-finger. Don't
Double
give anybody the
tap.
4-finger.
The 4-finger.
You'll get ridden up.
Oh,
4-finger double tap. What does that do? Come on.
I don't want these 4-finger ones. Don't it start help?
There you go. Starts
oh,
help.
you got it that time, Mr. Ton.
Yes, that one it turns out it's like keyboard
Keyboard
Help.
sensitive help.
yep,
Jaws.
keyboard help.
For Jaws, yes.
So that way you get an understanding of what that is. Some
Yeah.
people they don't because they don't even know what for the help is on the computer, so it's kind of like pulling teeth sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where am I at? Oh, triple.
Breakfast is served.
4-finger triple.
All right.
Yep. What's a 4-finger triple?
Okay.
I don't know because I've
Folks,
never done it.
breakfast is ready, folks. I've got to head out.
Okay, John.
Have a
Okay,
good one,
John.
John.
Okay, have a good one.
Have a good
Take
one,
care
John.
of yourself, John.
All
Take it
right.
easy, John.
Do my best.
Take it easy,
And,
Take
John.
care, John.
4-finger
Yep.
triple tap.
We'll be thinking of you.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right, what's it do, Bill? I'm not sure.
Live recognition.
Ah, live recognition. Sure.
Yeah. Hey, I spelled recognition wrong. Rickarockin.
You're rocking.
What's that mean there, Phil? Can you look up Rickarockin?
It's not a word at all.
Well,
It is.
It's Bill's word.
I just made it up. It's in the Bill's World Dictionary.
You might as well look it up.
okay.
Okay, is there a 4-finger 4-tap?
No.
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 Okay. Correct. Thought I'd get you there, but
What is a one-fist tap?
A what?
A one-fist tap.
You're getting mad at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job,
The
guys.
one,
okay, there is a thing called the scrubber. How would you do a scrubber?
I mean, zigzag.
Yeah.
2-finger scrub.
Swipe a Z.
Shoot, what was that?
2-finger scrub.
well, hitting your home button or your
Back button.
gesture
Side button.
will bring you back to your home screen.
So the scrubber takes you back one.
It'll bring you out. It'll bring you out of a what word am I looking for?
What does Alt left arrow do, guys?
Takes you
Going
back.
to the left.
There you go.
Taking it back.
Takes you to the left.
Takes you back.
Yes.
So scrubs you out of what you're at, where you're at. They call it scrubber because their Mac loves their different words like
Two-finger
hotkeys or
scrub.
command keys, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you do the Z backwards from the bottom up, it brings you back to that line.
What's that? I didn't get it.
Okay, the one you called scrubber, you said it's a Z. So if you start at the top and go to the bottom, it whatever it does, it gets rid of the line. But if you go from the bottom up to the top, will that bring it back? Is it a toggle Z?
No.
Okay.
Just goes back. Scrubs you out of it.
Okay.
Scratches you out. It's like scratching.
Leave
like
the
a
door
delete.
open or not?
Yeah. Well, not a delete because the thing will still be there.
Is pressing kind of like your
Like it would be like a closed document. It closes the document, but leaves you in program.
Yeah. Get you out of it. Whatever you went
Yeah.
into. Scrubbing yourself out of there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
talking to Deb or your IT group?
So I'm gonna quiz you guys.
Were you talking to Deb or your IT group?
Really?
Oh, well. There you go.
So for Lester, what is a
Yes.
one finger double tap?
One finger double tap.
Mm-hmm.
She's got your hot coffee and some breakfast. There's bread that has eggs in it, and then there's a
God, we
whole
did so
ball.
many taps I can't remember. I'm sorry, Bill.
Open the app.
Right?
There you go. He answered it for you.
Here, use this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's a one finger triple tap?
Oh, I misunderstood.
How many fingers?
3. One finger.
Pardon
3
me?
times.
One finger 3 times.
What?
I'm talking to the group.
He's talking to he's still on the phone.
One finger.
Okay, I'm gonna go run out.
Yeah,
Long,
right,
the
left,
long,
up
long
and
press.
down.
Oh, long press.
Mm-hmm.
Is that long?
So there's sometimes you'll have to do a long press on certain things. It's an advanced thing where you can, like in your
Double
Facebook,
tap.
there's some times you'll use a long press for some of the stuff you want to do in there when you interact with Facebook.
Yeah. There's also, sorry, Bill. There's also a double tap and hold when you do that long press on your screen. It'll make this, and you'll be able to react with your apps a lot quicker.
Well, you can swipe through it. You can scroll through that way. That's an advanced thing.
Oh, it is? Oh.
So it's like grabbing onto the page and you can flick it and it'll scroll through everything. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you won't see it, you won't hear it,
All right.
but that's what it does.
Oh,
You can also
Ah.
pull the page down or pull the page up. So you're scrolling. You can like you're grabbing the page and you're pulling the whole thing up and
yes.
move into something that's up beyond the screen.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
The reason they have that is because magnifier utilizes that.
oh, that's magnifier.
Mm-hmm. But it works even when magnifier isn't on.
It isn't on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about voiceover is when you long press, it'll make that sound and you'll be able to explore it for phone a lot quicker with pages or apps. Mm-hmm.
So 2-finger touch and hold, or just tap. What does that do?
2-finger tap. Ain't that open and close? Open the phone.
Nope.
Or 2-finger double tap is your pass.
He's on one tap though.
Oh, one tap. One tap. Oh, double. Okay, one tap twice. You could do it with your password on your phone.
No. Anybody? Oh, come on. You're hurting my feelings.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm having a brain fart, okay?
What was the question?
2-finger tap. What does it do?
From the bottom up.
It'll stop
move the
voiceover
page.
from talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Stops the speech. Toggles it back.
Yes, I got it right, Mr. Bill. I got it.
2. Stops the
2
speech.
points for Gomez.
Bah! Shut her up, you know?
I got it right, Bill.
A 2-finger double. You gotta set it what it
Hangs up
was.
the phone.
Can it answer the phone?
It toggles almost everything on or off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why they call it a magic tap.
Yes.
Okay.
2-finger triple tap.
Speech on, speech off.
Oh, 2-finger triple.
Oh.
Is it long press? Or is that single?
No.
I think it's the shoot.
Item chooser.
I should have guessed that one too, but you got me on that one. The item chooser.
2-finger 4 times. Because I'd sound drunk if I say what for doer.
Quadruple lap.
Quadruple tap. Quadruple.
There's 4
I want
times.
you guys to, I have all these. I want you guys to remember this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, double.
Don't they take you from one app to the next, back and
No,
forth?
2 finger, 4 taps.
I help.
No, not help.
Back page.
No,
The clipboard.
no,
No.
Top of the page. So you can
no.
start reading it.
Guys are way off.
Hold on. Just a minute.
Oh boy.
Wow. I'm gonna ask you next week, okay? So remember this. I'm gonna tell you. 4 finger, 4 taps on the screen takes you to your quick settings for voiceover.
Oh yes. Darn. Quick settings, quick settings, quick settings.
You're gonna be.
Now, okay, folks, all right.
Okay, 3 finger, single tap. Remember that one?
Come on, Ulysses. Get this, get this, get this.
Everyone that can't answer this is gonna have to give me a summary of the lesson.
The summary, right? Is it the summary?
He just gave us a hint, but I can't find the hint.
Item summary, right?
There you go. Item summary.
Wait.
The rest of you, I want that paper tomorrow. 3:00 p.m.
Yeah. The item summary.
3 finger double tap.
Turn speech on and off.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep, the mute. Yep.
For example, if you're reading a book and a news clip comes in or something, it won't interrupt what you're reading.
what you're reading, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No,
Oh no.
no. It toggles the mute. So doesn't toggle voiceover. If you got something coming in or music, it's not gonna.
So it mutes and not or unmutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So 3 finger double tap toggles. You're right, John. Sorry, my brain was off kilter.
Ah, he was right.
You were right. Thought I was.
He
We're
was
still
right.
on 2 fingers. Jeez.
It's
Toggles the
3
mute.
fingers.
It mutes the speech voiceover.
Yeah. He's right.
3 finger triple tap.
3 finger triple, screen curtain on off.
Do right?
Yes.
Okay, you got one guy on your side. Anybody else?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay. 3. Everybody else.
I
Yes.
Black and white.
So everybody who doesn't agree with John is wrong. John's
Oh,
right.
Mm-hmm.
I agreed with John.
3 finger triple tap turns the screen curtain on and off.
yes. No.
What I said.
Yes, he said yes.
He said yes.
Oh,
You said everybody who disagreed with you was wrong. You know, the ones that were being really quiet. Tap 4 times with 3 fingers.
Clipboard.
Clipboard.
Copy speech to clipboard. Yeah.
Is there a way to do the paste with the 3 finger triple tap or no?
It's the same thing.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Interesting.
it depends on what app you're in.
Uh-huh. If you're in notes or something. Or messages.
Now, what gesture you use to do it, I don't remember.
I don't know any other way to paste. 4 finger tap to move the last item. What does that mean to you?
Where are we now?
Four finger.
Four fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Quadruple tap, there's no such thing, right?
No. But there is.
Four finger tap. I take four fingers and I tap the screen. What does it do?
Close the, lock the
Well,
screen.
nope. Any other guesses?
Folks, I need to leave, and I can't figure out how to get out of here. I'm on my cell phone, obviously.
Just close it like you'd close any other app.
Wipe it to the right or left.
Swipe up. Get the app switcher and then swipe up with 3 fingers.
Okay.
Okay. Four finger tap.
Yeah.
All right. I got it.
Ulysses, you got your phone with you, Ulysses?
Yes.
Open up the home page. Go to the home page.
Got it.
Okay,
I'm on the home screen.
touch an app in the middle of the screen for me. Tell me when you've done it.
Calendar.
Okay. Now do four fingers and tap them all at the same time on the screen. One time.
Not doing anything.
Oh yeah?
Right.
Room user has left the meeting.
When you did it say the same thing as what you heard it say when you touched the middle of the screen?
Mario has left the meeting.
It just says double tap to open.
No, because you didn't do four fingers then. Try it again.
Okay. No, my phone's not. It's not doing anything.
Okay. Can you hear my phone?
Yeah, I
Hear
can
my
hear
phone.
your phone.
Okay.
Speak item.
Speak item.
Double tap. Start VO starter.
Okay, I'm on an app. VO starter. I want a four finger tap.
Translate folder. 2 apps.
It went to the very top, first app.
Oh.
If I do it again,
Translate folder. 2 apps.
went all the way to the
Bottom.
Oh no, it didn't.
Double tap to open. Doc. Music folder. 2 apps. Translate folder. 2 apps. Translate folder. 2 apps.
Just takes you to the very top.
Yeah.
It used to go to the very bottom last app. So it toggled between the very top and very bottom. Now it just takes you to the very
To the
top.
top. Okay.
Very useful if you're lost. Then you navigate from the top down to refine your focus. So it's very useful to that. Okay, the rotor gesture. We have Ulysses. He wants to demonstrate the rotor gesture for us.
Yes. All right. Can anybody hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put the way how I can describe the rotor to you guys. It is if I put my 2 thumbs on the screen, and it's like if you're, let's say if you're on a radio dial or something, right? You can go like this. I'm on voices, and if I do it again, it'll take you to headings, containers, volume. Audio ducking is off because I don't need audio ducking for the time being. Speaking rate, I have it at 65%. Words, I usually leave mine on characters. I don't play around with words at all. But that's basically it. Bill?
Really? That's it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Actions activate.
I'm gonna expand on it. So you can change what's on your rotor in settings in VoiceOver, but it changes depending on where you are, what's going to be on the rotor. Some things will always be on the rotor. Other things won't always be there. So it's dependent on where you are.
Yeah.
Be it what app, or if you're on the internet, or if you're off. Okay?
Yeah.
So the rotor's like a knob that you turn. There's each turn is a selection.
Yeah.
And these selections can do a lot of different things. You can navigate by paragraph, letters, words, headings, links,
characters.
So you got a lot of stuff you can do. You can change if you have the keyboard up, you can change how the keyboard interacts. You can have it as regular typing, where you touch and it types. You can have it on touch type, where you move your finger and lift your finger up, and then it types. So,
interesting.
And then there's the double tap. When you find it, you have to double tap to type. Okay.
Yeah.
So to do these selections, as you turn the rotor, let's say it says links, right? So,
yes.
Okay, you turned it to links.
Then you can go up and down the actual screen, right? In order to get the links.
One finger up or down. Remember I was talking about the one finger swiping up and down? That goes through a selection, a list. So every rotor item has a selection, right?
Yeah.
Go up and down. So if you're on characters, you swipe down, it goes to the next character. Swipe up, goes to the previous character. Same thing with word, next, previous, paragraph, next, previous.
Right.
If you're in links, it goes up and down a list of links, up and down a list of headings. So that's where the one finger swiping up comes in play when you use
comes into play, yeah.
I recommend you practice using a rotor, because it also takes a little bit of practice to get used to it. You can do it different ways, like what Ulysses said. You can do it with your finger, your index finger, or your middle finger, thumb and middle finger, or you can do index and middle finger. So you're just
I usually use my thumbs in order to turn the rotor. That's how I do it. It's a lot easier.
That's one of the ways. Yeah. It all depends on the person, what works best for them. You can also put two fingers, doesn't matter what two fingers you have on the phone, and turn the phone while you're touching on the screen. And that will
all depends on the size of your fingers.
That too, yeah. So all these different ways, they all work, but it's the same concept. Okay.
Now on the newer phones, when you swipe up, do you get those audible those audible cues?
I've done all the new iOS from iPhone 11 when they took away the button.
Yeah, the home button.
So that this from the bottom middle up, and it goes bloop bloop twice. What does that do?
Takes you to
most people say it takes you to the home page,
which it doesn't. Right?
No, it goes back. So if you're it'll take you to the home page if you're only one thing away from it. But if you're working on a bunch of stuff, it's going to take you back till finally it'll get you to your home page.
That's tricky, isn't it? If you get one of the
it is. That's why I just try not to keep a bunch of apps open. It's like, especially when we have vision problems, we don't want to have a bunch of apps open, because you can really start getting ticked off at the phone.
You want to close them right away.
Yeah, get in the habit of doing that.
Just the best habit to be in.
Yeah, because I won't go more than 3 apps open at a time.
I don't go no more than 1.
It depends.
Well, if you have a Meta glasses, you're gonna want to keep a second app open.
Bill.
Yeah.
I said it depends how many home pages of apps you have on your screen. if you have like page 1 or page 2 or page 3 of apps on your home screen.
Say that again.
I said it depends if you have more than one home page of apps on your screen.
Well, they're
Open.
not called home pages.
Like page 1 or page
They're
2.
They're app pages. So the home page is
Yeah.
your first page.
Uh-huh.
The second page, that's your second pages of apps. It's not a home page.
Oh,
And then you'll have a library, which is usually the last page.
yeah.
I got 4 pages of apps.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I got 2 because I got a lot of folders. And we might
Send
do
me a
that. You
message.
guys, we went through folders before, but how are you guys doing folders?
I don't do folders.
Why?
It's too hard for me to do.
Really? Because
I
there's
have
no dragging and stuff anymore.
I have all my apps categorized into folders myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it something else I got to remember then?
I like it like that actually. Instead of
Well,
having all your apps into one page, you can create them as a folder.
Yeah, so you put
all you got to
your,
do is think of it. All you doing is editing your screen. So
yeah.
Yeah.
how do you edit your screen on anything else? You know,
So,
just swiping to edit, double tapping on edit, then it gives you choices of what you can do.
yeah.
So it's not as hard as you would think. You know, it's easier than what it used to be
I
by
have
far.
Okay.
I have a
So
lot
it
of
could be something we can do in the future.
I love folders myself. I have a transportation folder, an education folder, an entertainment folder, lifestyle, social networking, lifestyle, you name it. Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, when we get done with the lesson, I got a question for you, Bill.
Well, we are.
All right, we're done.
Hold on. Then I'll stop.
Stop the recording now.